What's up YouTube, YT right here with a deck profile of Karakuri, as you can see. I'm just going to get started with the deck list. And so I run 2 Cyber Dragons, because Cyber Dragon is fucking good in Karakuri. That's my explanation. 1 Ryo. I play this over Genex Neutron. With heroes about to be big, or they are pretty big right now, this just shuts down heroes. Shuts down a lot of other decks also, so that's good. Triple Nanishi, Ignore effect. It's like a Kageki for Karakuri. Triple Merchant. There's like 4 cards that Ryo would affect, and it's the Triple Merchant and a Cash, but Merchant is like a Stratos for Karakuri. Triple Quick. If you destroy a monster by battle, you can special summon a 4 lower Karakuri monster from your graveyard, so it helps with synchroning or exceeding. Triple Soldier, it's like a Tengu. So you put 1 on the field, and then 2 more will come out right after that, and then after the 3rd one comes out, you still get another monster out of that. And then Watchdog and Strategist, just for more synchro, and Strategist has a pretty good effect. It just changes a monster when it gets summoned. That's good. Spells, I'm running 1 Cash. Cash is just to add more cards to my hand, so the likeliness of me having a dead hand is slim, but shit happens. I'm running an Anatomy, just testing that out for draw power. Mind Control. This deck synchros and exceeds, so there's really not a dead card that I can mind control. 1 Heavy, 1 Hole, 1 Book, 1 Reborn, 1 Avarice for cycling. Karakuri synchros a lot, so you should always have a live Avarice, hopefully. Limiter to seal games. Double Pot is to speed up plays. Triple MST because I hate back row. And then traps, 1 Mirror Force because nobody's playing Inzactors anymore because that deck is dead as fuck. 1 Compulse. Compulse is one of my favorite cards in the game. It's just so good. So 1 Judgment, double Bottomless, double Torren, and double Warning. So it should all be self-explanatory. We'll get started. We'll go extra deck. 1 second. So play 1 Chimera deck. Obvious because the Cyber Dragons. So if they plop out as end mains, just drop your Cyber Dragon, Chimera deck it. 1 Stardust, staple level 8. Double Burrito because it's Karakuri and you need this card. This card's a beater and it generates draw power. 1 Black Rose if you're having a bad time. Double Beret because it's a Karakuri card, and it can switch monsters to defense. So at 2600 it basically gets over everything that is in defense position. 1 Landoise because Landoise is... I honestly never went into Landoise in my time of playing Karakuri, but it's just there just in case. Brio, staple 6. Natty Bark. This is another card that is rarely seen in Karakuri coming out, but you Watchdog and Merchant, and you got a Barkion out, so. Cataster, staple, level 5. Natty Beast. This deck abuses Natty Beast, so that's why it's in here. And then 1 Utopia Ray, because I play the Mind Control. So if they get out in a Utopia, I just Mind Control it, overlay with the Ray. And 1 Leviathan, if I'm having a bad time. It still comes out and it's a beater, so. And then side deck. Snipe Hunter. told this story like millions of times. Just kidding, only twice. I was playing Todd Edmire's on Dueling Network. I was popping the shit out of shit. Snipe Hunter. I love this card, so that's why it's in here. Double Fossildyna. This is the best side deck card I've ever sided, so there's not a time where this won't be in my side deck, and it shuts a lot of decks down, and that's why it's in here. What up? Double Ellie Virus. I'm taking these out soon because, you know, if dragons don't get hit by this ban list, I'm just not gonna play because the deck is fucking stupid, even though I played it. Double Plant for Sam's and Hero. And Grand Mole. Grand Mole is a good card, so. Plus, if I do set this in, that's another Barky on target with Strategist or Nanishi. Double Reaper. I like Reaper to sit on for the stalls, so that's why it's in here. Double Crow. Just for, you know, everything that needs the graveyard, which is basically every deck, so Crow their shit. Mission for the Yokai. When you flip this card, every monster in the field loses 2 levels. So I'm sure there's some way that Karakuri could abuse that, but it's basically for side deck against people playing anything with Tour Guide in it. You set this, they summon their Tour Guide, they summon their other Tour Guide or whatever they're gonna exceeds with. You flip the Yokai, their Tour Guide's level 1, can't really do anything. Next turn you get rid of them. And then you can move this card from play to target one face-up monster in the field and have its level decreased by 1. Shattering Imprisoning Mirrors, because fuck Dark World. Yep, so my deck, rate, comment, shout out to Chad Heyman, Kevin Klein, Chris Allen,